Hello, good morning students. See, this is our e-learning session and see it is initiated by Vidya Sankul under the guidelines of Dr. G.M. Sutaria sir. Okay, see in our last lecture we complete up to illustration number 25, sorry, illustration number 15, right? And we have to discuss right now illustration number 16, but I was give you a homework of exercise 1.2, question number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. See, under that we have to first arrange the random, orange, that particular words in a form that we have to find. First of all, we have to find out R in a first place and M in a last place, right? And we have to find out the arrangement, that is the probability of that particular arrangement of the word, arranging the word random. Then orange, then 5 members of a family, husband, wife and 3 children, we have to arrange them. Then 7 speakers, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7 speakers, and we have to also arrange them. And that's why here we have to use a permutations, right? And after that, in illustration, question number 10, 11 and 12, the days, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day, any day of the year or of the month, February month, August month or leap year, right? So we have to find out that particular 5 Thursday, 5 Friday, right? Or 53 Fridays in a leap year. Okay, so I hope you all complete this. It is just like example number, illustration number 13, 14 and 15. Or you have any doubts regarding this, then please WhatsApp me or call me. Okay, or you can come here for your doubts also. Okay, now we'll discuss our next illustration, that is illustration number 16. There are 2 officers, 3 clerks and 2 peons among the 7 employees working in the cash department of a bank. See here, now we'll start our illustration number 16. Okay, so first of all, okay, see there are 2 officers, 3 clerks and 2 peons. Total employee in an office is 2 plus 3 plus 2, that is 7, right? Total employees in an office, that is total 7 employees are there working in a cash department of a bank. A committee is formed by randomly selecting 2 employees. See, from 7 employees we have to select 2 employees. Now selection is there, that's why we have to use the combination. Whenever I told you in my last lecture, whenever the arrangement is there, we have to use the permutations. Whenever the selection is there, we have to use a combination. Okay, see now we will start our illustration number 16. Total 2 officers plus 3 clerks plus 2 peons, total 7 employees, right? From that we have to select 2 employees randomly from these total 7 employees. So total number of outcomes n is equal to, from 7 we have to select 2, that's why 7C2, right? And what is the formula for NCR? See here, NCR is equal to n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. See, this is the formula for NCR. NCR is equal to n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So here MC. This is your first sum for NCR. That's why I am here elaborate all these things. After that, we will directly write down the answer. So please here be concentrate. 7C2 is equal to what? 7 factorial upon 2 factorial, 7 minus 2 factorial. That is 7 factorial upon 2 factorial into 5 factorial. And here, that's why 7 factorial means what? 7 into 6 into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? So, but here 5 factorial is in the denominator. So, we have to stop up to 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. Because 5 factorial means what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here 5 factorial is also there in the denominator, and 2 factorial means 2 into 1. Right? So, here 5 factorial is cancelled. 2 cancel with 3. That's why the final answer is 21. So 7C2 is equal to 21. This is the full method. But now see the shortcut method here. See, in 11th standard, permutation combination is asked. This sum is asked in 2 to 3 marks. Right? So we have to disclose these all the steps. Because for 2 to 3 marks, we have to compulsory find out and write down these all the steps. But right now here, this is not your answer. This is the part of your answer. That's why here we don't use all these steps to find out NC2. We just have to use the shortcut method. And what is that? See here, 7C2 means what? Here 7 and here 2. That's why we have to write down up to only 2 digit. 7C2 means 7 into 6, only 2 digit, divided by 2 into 1. And here 21 is the direct answer. We don't have to show these all the steps, right? This is the formula. NCR is equal to n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. Here I am writing that, and then disclose all these things, and ultimately the answer is 21. But the shortcut method is 7C2 is equal to what? 7, we have to write down 7 and 6, 2 digit, and in the denominator also a 2 digit, and then cancel it and then find out the answer. See, this is the one example for the shortcut. Now I am giving you here 2 to 3 more examples to find out combination answer. Okay, so here see, 8C3, 10C4, then 5C3, then 4C2. See here, 8C3 means what? We have to write down up to 3 digit, right? So 8C3 means 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 into 2 into 1, 3 to 6. That's why the answer is 56. 8C3 is equal to 56. Now 10C4 is equal to 10, 9, 8, 7. 4 digit. Compulsory only. 10C4 means 4 digit only. Right? So 4, 3, 2 and 1 in the denominator. So here 4 2s are 8 and 3 3s are 9. So 210 is the answer for 10C4. Okay, now 5C3. See here, if the R is more than half of the N. See, if the R, that is NCR, here NCR. Now this R is more than the half of the N. What is the half of N here? 5C3. What is the half of 5? That is 2.5. And 3 means it is half of the, it is the more than the half of the N. R is more than the half of the N. That's why here we have to subtract that. Means what? NCR is equal to what? The formula we already discussed in 11th standard. That is NCR is equal to NCN minus R. NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Means what here? 5C3 is equal to what? 5C3 is equal to 5C2. 5 minus 3, that is 5C2. Both are equal, right? 5C3 and 5C2 both are equal here. So that's why you can say that 5C2 means what? 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1. That's why here 10 is your answer. 5C3 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 3 cancel, 2 2s are 4 is cancelled. Now 5 2s are 10 is the answer. 5C3 is equal to 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1. That's why 10 is your answer. And what is 4C2? 4 into 3 divided by 2 into 1 again. So here 6 is the answer. These are the shortcuts to how to find out combination directly. So please write down this. This is not your answer of illustration number 16. This is just for your knowledge that you have to find out. You will find out the NCR in a shortcut way. This is your shortcut methods. Please write down this and please understand again and again this formula because it will used in next all the sums. So please first of all write down this. Okay, I hope you complete this. Or if not, then please pause the video and write down all these things. Now, NC2 is equal to 7 into 6 divided by 2 into 1, that is 3, 7s are 21 is your final answer. That is total outcomes of this experiment. Now, what is the events? What are the events? Find the probability that there are. First, event A. These two persons means person is two peons. Right? So here event of selecting two peons means here the favorable outcomes of event A, that is M is equal to, see how many peons are there. See, we have to write compulsory first here. Two officers plus 3 clerks plus 2 peons, that is 7 employees. Right? So here how many peons are there? There are 2 peons is there, and from that 2 peons we have to select both that 2 peons compulsory, right? So here the selection is from 2 peon we have to select 2 peons. 2 persons we have to select randomly, and that we want the event A is equal to, here both selected person are peons and here we have only 2 peons, that's why 2C2. See, NCN is equal to, again please write down these all the points. NCR, the formula is there, n factorial upon r factorial, n minus r factorial. NC1 is equal to n, NCN is equal to 1, always. NC0 is equal to again 1. So please write down these all the shortcuts. NCR is the formula. Now NC1 is equal to n, NCN is equal to 1. and C0 is equal to also 1. Okay, now see, from this shortcut we can see that NCN, that is 2C2, is equal to, what is the answer? It is 1, right? So here now P of A is equal to what? M upon N, that is here 1 upon 21. So the required probability is equal to 1 by 21. Okay, so here first event, first question, 2 peons, selecting 2 persons are 2 peons is over. Now the second one, the second event is 2 clerks. Event B. How many clerks are there? There are 3 clerks, right? And we have to select from these 3 clerks, we have to select only 2, because we just have to select your main experiment is we have to select 2 persons from 7 employees, which are we have to select randomly. See, we have to select that randomly, and from 3 clerks we want in event B minimum any 2 clerks, right? So here the favorable outcomes of event B is equal to what? M is equal to, here how many clerks are there? 3 clerks, right? From this we have to select 2. So 3C2, it is again, see, NCR is equal to NCN minus R. 3C2 is equal to 3C, 3 minus 2, that is 3C1 is equal to 3C1 and is equal to 3. 3 NCR is equal to NCN minus R. 3 minus 2, that is 1. 3C1 is equal to NC1 is equal to N. That's why 3C1 is equal to 3. Okay. Now, therefore, P of B is equal to what? M upon N. That is 3 upon 21. That's why 1 upon 7. Therefore, required probability is equal to 1 by 7. Okay, so here illustration 16, event A, event B, all are over. Now the last event, but the important event is 1 officer and 1 clerk among the 2 employees selected in a committee. Okay, so here how many officers are there? 2 officers, right? How many clerks are there? 3 clerks. So from 2 officers we have to select 1, and see the word and, underline that particular word and, right? So here and means multiplication. Okay, so here we have to find out out of 2 officers we have to select 1 officer, and out of 3 clerks we have to select 1 clerk, and that is your favorable outcomes of event C. Now event C is equal to what? One officer and 1 clerk. The important word is here and. Okay, so here the event C, that's why favorable outcomes of event C is equal to M is equal to what? How many officers are there? 2 officers. From that we have to select only 1. That's why 2C1. Between that and is that That's why multiply here one clerk. How many clerks are there? 3 clerks. From that we have to select one. That's why 3C1. So what is the answer? See, 2C1 is equal to 2 and 3C1 is equal to 3 because NC1 is equal to N. So 2 into 3, that is 6. So favorable outcomes of event C is equal to what? Is equal to 6. Now therefore P of C is equal to what? M upon N is equal to 6 upon 21 because N is equal to 21, and that's why 2 by 7. 2 3s are 6 and 7 3s are 21. That's why 2 by 7. Therefore required probability is equal to 2 by 7. So here your illustration number 16 is over. It is most important, so please keep in mind all these things. Okay, so here 21 outcomes is first of all total outcomes. Then from that event A, 2 peons we have to select, and we are selecting, and the required probability is 1 by 21. Then 2 clerks we have to select from 3 clerks, and then for that required probabilities again here 1 by 21, here the 1 by 7, and the last one here they ask about 1 officer and 1 clerk. From that here we have to select from 2 officers 1 clerk, 1 officer, and from 3 clerks we have to select 1 clerk, and the required probability is 2 by 7. So here your illustration number 16 full is over. So first of all I am giving you here 2 minutes. Write down this, and then we will discuss our next illustration. And see, this is very important illustration because on the basis of this we have to do the exercise 1.2 question number 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, all the sums. Okay, so please read it. Please whatever I am explaining, please see again and again and write down in your example book, as well as you have to write these all the examples 2 to 3 times in your rough book for your practice. Please write down. Okay. Okay, so I hope you complete this. Now illustration number 17, I am reading that. First of all, a box contains 20 items and 10% of them are defective. See, in the box 20 items are there. From that 10% is defective. That means 20% is equal to 2 items are defective and the remaining 18 items are non-defective. See, in a box total 20 items are there, 10% are defective, that means 2 items only. From 20 into 10%, that is 2 items are defective and the remaining 18s are non-defective. First of all, you have to, from this sentence you have to keep in mind one sentence, that is 18 are non-defective and 2 are defective. It is not directly says that 18 are non-defective and 2 are defective. Here the question style is changed. Okay, so from 20 items to 10% are defective, so you have to calculate that from that 2 are defective and the remaining 18s are non-defective. Now there are these 3 items are randomly selected from this box. See how many items are there now. See, total 20 items, 18 non-defective, 2 are defective, so total 20 items in a box, and from that total number of outcomes we have to find out that 3 items are randomly selected. See, selected word is there, that's why we have to use the combination. So from 20 we have to select 3. That's why 20C3 is your N. Okay, so total number of outcomes is equal to 20C3. Okay, now see, find the probability that 2 items are defective, 2 items are non-defective, and all 3 items are non-defective among them. So we have to find out the probability like this again. Okay, so first of all, illustration number 17. Twenty items. From that, 10% defective. Therefore, 20 into 10% is equal to 2 items are defective. So remaining 18 items are non-defective. Okay, so 2 items are defective and 18 items are non-defective. First of all, it is clear that. Okay, now total number of outcomes, see that N is equal to what? Total 20 items are there. From that we have to select 3 items. So what is the final answer? 20 into 19 into 18 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 1140, right? One 1140 is the final answer. That is, total number of outcomes are 1140. Okay, now the probability, total number of outcomes N is equal to 1140. Now the first point, what is we want as a probability, as an event? Here 2 items are defective, that is event A. Selecting 2 items are defective. So favorable outcomes, of event A is equal to what? M is equal to, how many defective are there? See, we have to select 2 items which are defective. How many items are defective here? Here 2 items are defective and the 18 items are non-defective. Okay, so 2 items are defective and we have want 2 items that is defective. So 2 items are defective, but we total, what is, see, keep in mind, total items we have to select, that is 3 items, not only 2. The probability of event A is, we have to find out the probability that event A is what? Selecting 2 items are defective. Okay, so 2 items are defective means what? 1 is non-defective. Total we have to select not 2 items, total we have to select 3 items. The main thing we have to keep in mind is this one. Total we have to select not 2 items, total we have to select 3 items. And the main style of the question, see here, the style of the question is changed here. total items we have to select 3, but in the event only 2 items are said that 2 items are defective. The remaining one is what? Remaining one is compulsory non-defective. The condition given for event A is we have to select 2 items which are defective, but in the main question is that we have to select from 20 items minimum 3 items. So event A said that you have to select 2 items that is defective. It means here one is from non-defective. It is indirectly, see, not directly but indirectly said that 2 items are defective and then 1 item is non-defective. Okay, so favorable outcomes of event A, M is equal to 2C1 into, and that's why we have to write down and. 2 items are defective and 1 item is non-defective. So non-defective item is 18. So 18C1. 2C2 into 18C1. What is the favorable outcomes? That is 2C2 is equal to 1. NCN is equal to 1. And NC1 is equal to what? NC1 is equal to N. So 1 into 18. That's why 18 is the answer. Favorable outcomes. That's why P of A is equal to what? M upon N, that is 18 upon 1140, and that's why the final answer is 3 by 190. 6 threes are and 193 are. Sorry, 6 are. 196 are 114 and 6 threes are 18. That's why 190. 3 by 190 is your final answer. Therefore, you can say, therefore, required probability is equal to 3 by 190. Final. Okay, so please see that and understand that what they want to ask. So please read your question carefully, compulsory first of all. That is your main point. You have to read the question and you have to understand the question what they want to ask. See, in the question very many twists are there. So please be alert at the time of reading the question. Here the question, in the question 20 items, 10% are defective. That's why 2 are defective and 18 are non-defective. First one is indirectly said 2 are defective and 18 are non-defective. In the second, total number of outcome is given. From that 20 we have to select 3 compulsory. So total number of outcome is 1140. But now in event A, again twist is that they only asked 2 defective items, but they specifically said that we have to select minimum 3 items from the box. Okay, so if 2 are defective, indirectly it means that 1 is non-defective, right? So total 2C2 into 18C1. 2 from 2 defective we are selecting that 2C2. From 18 non-defective we are selecting 1. Total selection is 3 items. Okay, so 1 into 18, that is 18, and then 18 by 114 and then 3 by 190 is the required probability. So okay, so this one is the first question. Now the second one, event B. Two items are non-defective. Again, only 2 items. Specification regarding only 2 items is given. Okay, and we want total compulsory 3 items. We have to select 3 items from the box. So if 2 are not defective, it means indirectly 1 is defective. So selecting two items are non-defective, that means favorable outcome of event B is equal to M is equal to, how many non-defective items are there? 18s and from that we have to select 2. That's why 18C2 into, we have to select 1 from defective, right? Indirectly it will ask, that's why 2C1. So what is your final answer? 18 into 17 divided by 2 into 1 into 2C1, that is 2. Okay, so here we can say 2 cancel, so 18 into 17, what is your answer? That is 306. So 306 is the favorable outcomes of event B. Okay, and now what is the final probability? That's why here we have to write down P of B is equal to what? M upon N is equal to 306 by 1140. Here 6, that is 306 divided by 6, that is 51, and 51 divided by 190 is the required probability. Is equal to 51 by 190. Required probability is equal to 51 by 190. Okay, and the last but not least, the main question of that is all the 3 items are non-defective. See, now the question is directly asked that here non-defective items are 18, and from that 18 items we have to select minimum 3, and that 3 are all are non-defective. Okay, so we have to select here all non-defective items. Okay, so here all the 3 items are non-defective among the 3 selected items. Event C is equal to selecting all 3 items are non-defective. Selecting all 3 items are non-defective. Okay, so here favorable outcomes of event C is equal to M is equal to, how many non-defective items are there? Total 18 non-defective items are there, and from that we have to select 3. Okay, so what is the final answer? 18 into 17 into 16 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So 17 into 16 into 3. What is your answer? What is your final answer? See, your final answer is 860. 816 is the final answer. See, multiply 17 into 16 into 3. That is your answer is 816. So your favorable outcomes for this event, from selecting total 18 non-defective items, we have to select 3 non-defective items. The final favorable outcome is 816, and that's why the probability now P of C, therefore P of C is equal to M upon N is equal to 816 divided by 1140, and after cancelling all these things, 68 divided by 95 is the required probability. First of all, we have to divide it with 6. Divide it with 6 in your calci. Do by yourself. I am now telling you in your calci. Write down 860 divided by 6. What is your answer? And 1140 divided by 6. Find out this first of all. Your answer will be 136 divided by 190. 816 divided by 6. That is what? 136 divided by 190 is your answer. Now both are even numbers, then divided it by 2. So 136 divided by 2, that is 68, and 190 divided by 2, that is 95. So whatever, up to what amount we have to deduct, we have to cut them if common numbers are there in numerator and denominator. See, please don't write your answer in fraction. If you are writing your answer in fraction in statistics, then your marks will be 0 compulsory. You have to write compulsory 3 by 190 is your probability. You don't have to write 3 divided by 190. Whatever the answer, you can do in your calci, and whatever the answer is there, and if you are writing that answer, then your answer will be compulsory wrong. Compulsory. You have to compulsory write in this way. Compulsory. Right? So, whenever your answer, see in the probability chapter, not only in the probability chapter, but in all the chapters of statistics, don't divide numerator and denominator. Just cut them from the common, take a common amount from there, and if what is the final answer, we have to write that. See here, 6 are common here from these two, that's why we are writing 3 divided by 190. Here again 6 are common from these two, that's why we have to write 51 by 190. But here 12 is common, divided by 12 and divided by 12. Take this 6 common. First of all, we have to take the common 6 from that. 816 divided by 6, that is 136, and here 1140 divided by 6, that is 190, and both are now even numbers, that's why it is divided by 2. That's why the final answer is 68 divided by 95, and therefore the required probability is equal to 68 by 95. Final answer. Okay, so here please keep in mind that you have to don't write the answer in point. You have to write compulsory your answer in fraction. Compulsory. Okay, so here illustration number 17 is also over. It is somehow difficult because here the style of the question is changed, because the question is already with the twist, because 3 questions, see 3 numbers are selected in total number of outcomes, and then in event two items are selected, is given. So if you are only selecting that particular 2 items, then your answer will be wrong, because total we have to select 3 items. So 2 defective, then it means indirectly 1 non-defective. If 2 non-defective, then indirectly it is 1 defective. We have to find out that. So please, whenever this question will ask, please keep in mind all these things. First of all, this is a very big sum. Please write down. This is your 4-mark sum, and it will ask in section E. Okay. So first of all, write down this. Okay. So I hope complete this. Now time for homework. I am writing your homework here. Here the answer is 306. Exercise 1.2. Question number 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 is over, and 13, 14, 15. Question number 3, 4, 5, question number 13, 14, 15 of exercise 1.2 is your homework. Okay, so please do your homework in your exercise book, and please write this illustration number 16 and 17 in your example book, as well as you have to practice this sum, because these sums are somehow difficult to understand, and that's why please practice for that in your rough book for 2 to 3 times. Okay, so here I am complete my lecture. So have a nice day and thank you class.